Hey everyone, today I went to a workshop about nonviolent communication and I wanted to share here with you because it was a really great reminder of like a really nice simple framework on how we can communicate in a better way that will make people feel more receptive, and we can still talk about things that are kind of like going through conflicts or things that are difficult to talk, but in a way that is like non-judgmental and non-violent, right? The premises is that pretty much we are all compassionate people, so we all are here to understand each other. And sometimes people do things that just because they didn't know what is going on the other side. So if we are able to communicate in a very objective way, and then like what is it that happens, so that's the first part of it. It's the O of observation, right? Like you just try to say what is the situation, and then there's like feelings, F, in which you state how were you feeling. In this one, like you start really like trying to make sure that what you're talking about is feelings and not thoughts. If you say I feel that or I feel like, then it starts being a thought, right? Like you're just feeling that something happened, and then it might be also an interpretation and assumption of what happened, and we should keep it in just our feelings. And then after that you communicate your needs. So what are the needs here that were not met, or maybe if there are needs as well that were met, it's also good to say, because it's always good to have like also positive things to talk about, to kind of counteract. But you will say needs in a very level of like, well, my need of connection here is not being met, or the need of like clarity on the communication. So for example, if you're feeling confused, there is like lack of clarity on this communication, or there is like my need for respect, my need for connection. You can talk things like that. And then the last step is pretty simple. It's about a request. It's kind of like, what is it that you like, or that you wish that the person can help you out and do to make sure that your need is being met. And as a request, sometimes like this one was actually very difficult for me. I have a really difficult time in making a request, right? Because the ideal is that the request is not a negative thing. So instead of being like, please don't be late again, because of course if the person was late, that doesn't mean that they wanted to be late. So it's kind of hard to ask them something that it might not happen. So the request needs to be something that is doable, specific, within a time frame. So for example, saying, can you please let me know next time if you're late? So the person will text you. So that already clarifies that if it happens that the person is late, at least it's something that they can do. They can just text you or let you know in advance, right? So it tries to do it in a positive way. Another interesting thing about requests, which I prefer, is the sense of also like requesting the person to then now share what are their thoughts, what are the things that they could actually do to help you out, meet your own needs, now that they already heard what are the situations and what is it that you need. I like that because I always felt like I don't want someone to do something because I asked them to. I prefer them to just do it because they feel like that's what they need to do. So it's quite nice, and then you can just negotiate and try to find a way that all needs are met by both, right? So this is a very interesting framework. So it's observation, then you share your feelings, you share the needs that were not met, and then by last you do the request. Quite simple, quite still challenging anyways in the way you phrase that, but I hope this little technique can help you with communications. It can be very good in pretty much everything, even like professional situations, in your team, business, family, like personal relationship, friendships, everywhere really. So quite good. I mean, I was happy with the meetup, and interesting because I already used this framework about business with someone, a potential client, and things were a bit like fuzzy. So I was like, okay, can we, clarify things? So that was awesome. Much love from you. If you ever use this technique, please share with me in the comments. How was that? If you need any help in phrasing things, also let me know here in the comments. And I'll see you tomorrow.